Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day, what? No, it's day 3. I don't know. I don't even remember what day it is. Yeah, day 3. The Entei event is over, and I have just lost my mind. I don't know what day it is. It is day 3, and we're here on Cyan Beach just chilling out, enjoying the waves and the chill vibes that happen here at the beach while we try to hunt down a Totodile. We're also going to pick up 20 diamonds and a little bit of sneaky snacking. I didn't even think to look at it. It's like 4,000 and something, not too much, but we did make it to Ultra 4. And we also picked up 100 sleep points last night, which makes sense. I overslept a little bit. Forgot to set my alarm, so go me. 8,614 total sleep points. And for the daily lottery, we are going to pick up another biscuit. Very nice. We do need biscuits. It will be nice to stock them up before these events come up. Whenever they do, we know for sure we're going to get a 1-year anniversary event. Probably going to be a lot of stuff going along with that. Probably also going to get a lot of free biscuits and stuff, but never hurts to have extras built up just in case. So let's go ahead and jump into this sleep report, see if I got slumbering with my little bit of oversleeping. Yeah, 10 hours and 36 minutes. Overslept quite a bit. That is a lot of slumbering. Is it enough to tip the scales towards the slumbering sleep type? It is. Nice. Okay, cool. Cool. That means we do have a decent chance of a Totodile. I'm not sure if I'm at the 8 spawn drowsy power yet. It may only be 7. I feel like that went really slow. 20 million, 20 million, just over 20 million, still only 7 spawns. Okay, that went so slow seemingly, and I don't know why. It just felt like it took about twice as long as it normally does. But we do have a few Pokemon here. I don't see Totodile yet. Golduck, Spheal, uh-oh. That's not good. No Totodile. Spheal, Golduck, 2 Bonsly, a Squirtle. That's not the starter we're looking for. An Igglybuff and a Sudowoodo. Okay, so out of all this, what is something that we wouldn't mind catching? The Spheal would probably be pretty good. I have a pretty decent one, but I could use a better one. Squirtle might also be a good call, but we did already feed the Spheal. And we do have a very good Blastoise and another okay Blastoise. So while Squirtle would be kind of interesting to catch and try to get a good one that is milk focused instead of cocoa focused, I don't know that it's a super high priority, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna feed the Spheal. Out of everything here, Spheal is the one that will be the most useful, that I do like need a butter one. Will help quite substantially at Snowdrop Tundra whenever we do get back there. And I'm just gonna catch this Spheal and go back to camp. Let's see. What's the best thing? You know what? I feel like Psyduck candy doesn't get sent out a lot, and for the people who can use a Golduck on their team for the Suicune event, let's send out some Psyduck candy to help them out a little bit. And then we're going to get 1,181 research XP converted to Dream Shards and 1,650 Dream Shards, about 2,800 total. Not a lot, but a good amount. It will all add up. Level 15 is Sassy. Ooh, Sassy's not bad for a Spheal. It's not great, but it's not bad. Okay, so before I get ahead of myself, let's actually pull the calculator up. I am just all scatterbrained today. Anyway, so we've got oil, sausage, and ginger, which is not bad. Spheal, because of its main skill, is kind of like a hybrid berry ingredient Pokemon in a way. But mostly berries. Dream Shard bonus to start off with. Ingredient Finder M, not super great. That's not what we want. I do want the ingredients to happen at their base rate, if not lower, and then most of the ingredients that Spheal brings in coming from its main skill. So that's not good. Skill trigger, also not good. Ingredient finder S, not good. And helping speed S, finally something good. And sassy nature's main skill chance up and XP gains down. So that would be pretty decent if the sub skills weren't the way they are. Let's see. For a total strength calculation, we're looking at, well, that was only level 55. Let's go to level 60. We're looking at probably still around the same. About, yeah, probably about 45. Can't imagine it's going to get too much better. No, it got worse. 42 PR for total strength. Probabilities of catching a better feel are very high. Above 50% in a lot of places. Relative strength is very low, very close to 0, which is not good. We want this relative strength to be a very high number. Yeah, this one is just not going to work out as a berry specialist, which is what I need. This field that I have now is not set up in the best way for a berry specialist, but it does help substantially because it does have helping bonus, so that's really good. But that's why I want a better one, because I would like a berry findings feel if I can find one. This one doesn't have it, and honestly, I'm not even going to continue. I was going to do some other calculations on ingredient strength and all that, but the fact that all I want is a berry findings feel, I'm not even going to mess with it, because other than that, I don't really care. I'm going to rely on other Pokemon for ingredients, so not really that worried about it. We're going to go ahead and move on. I do wish that they would give us that nice little quality of life change and have a send this Pokemon to the professor button on the capture screen when you're looking at the stats. Let us go ahead and send it to the professor there so that we don't have to go into 2 other menus, or really 3, because you've got to go to Pokemon, then your box, and then you've got to click on the Pokemon, then click on the more button, then click on send to professor. But if we just had that option right there at the bottom of the stat screen in the catch page, it would make it a lot easier to manage your Pokemon box. But that little bitty rant aside, let's go ahead and continue on. We are almost to the point that we want to be for hunting Totodile. So that's good. We're about to just be super chill. We have no new news. And then our community reports, there should be about 43 of them. Ooh, 46. Nice. Nice. Very nice surprise. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 that doubled up. Very nice. We're about a third. I like. All right, no level ups today. And that means we can jump straight into getting breakfast together. Nice little skill trigger there. And I'm not really too sure what I'm gonna do for this team that's not going to be doing a whole lot. A skill trigger on Venusaur is very nice for that extra corn. I'm not really too sure what I want to do for this small team. There are a couple of Pokemon I know I want to put on here, but don't want to put anything that's too strong on here and accidentally knock myself out of the rank range that I'm trying to stay in. Another skill trigger, very nice. Oh, that is it. No, it's not everybody. Where are you? Where'd my Flareon go? There you are. Okay. Just in case we still have to make one more meal after this, let's go ahead and wait to collect from Flareon. Make the green grass salad. I do have 2 skill triggers on this one, so we can put a little bit of extra ingredients in there. And maybe that'll be enough to not need to make lunch as well. Actually, you know what? There is one thing I wanted to do. Let me make sure I'm not using ingredients that I might need later. Minus, why? Minus, why can't I press the button consistently? Okay, anyway, now that embarrassment was out of the way, still need to make the ninja salad, so I'm gonna hold on to the leeks, hold on to soybeans, if I have any. I don't have any mushrooms. And ginger, I don't have enough. But that's the last salad we need to make. I would like to make that this week just to get it out of the way. So let's, you know what? We're gonna end up with a ton of milk anyway. Let's go ahead and throw the rest of that in there. let's see how this goes. I'm kind of at the point where, like, yeah, an extra tasty sounds nice, but I'm kind of scared that it's going to push me too far. And then by the end of the week, we end up out of that range I want, which ultimately it's not the worst thing if that does happen, because like I said, even I think up to master like 8 or 9, the odds of finding a Totodile only drops 1 or 2%. But why drop your odds if you don't have to? So, not really super stressful. We're just trying to hurry up and get to that Master 1 and Master 2 rank. Not quite Master 1 yet, so we are going to need another meal. I think one more green grass salad ought to do it. Which means I do need a skill trigger. Nice. And there's some more milk. All right, so do I have what I need to make another green grass salad? Or do I need to keep this team in? Because I really would like to swap this team out now. Oil is the big problem. I need 22 and I have 18. Corn, of course, I need 17 and I have 14. I have plenty of tomatoes and plenty of potatoes. So Victory Bell and Venusaur can be swapped out. And then I just need to hold on to Toxicroak and Dragonair for just a minute, and Flareon can be swapped out too. Let's double check real fast on the strength and get a progress report. At 251,000, 291 is what we need for Master 2, which is the target. Yeah, lunch will definitely put us there. 36,000. That'll put us at 286. And then I'm sure what little bit we get from berries in between now and then will probably be fine. So yeah, we can swap out 3 of these 5. So then the question is, who am I going to level up for Suicune? And who can I work on leveling? You know what? We're so far ahead. We don't even have to worry about leveling up for Suicune. We can just level up some Pokemon we want. One that I do want to level is... Where are you? I do want you. I don't know if I'm going to use you for Suicune, but I would like to level you up a little bit. Flareon can swap out. Let's go ahead and sort these by level. Oh, I had it right the first time around. Okay. Is there anybody that really needs to be leveled up? Maybe not, honestly. Swablu. A couple of Swablus might actually be some pretty good ideas. We do have like 4 of them. 3 or 2 of them are actually really good. So maybe they would be a solid candidate. This Eevee here. This one. Do I want to work on you? Let's see. Let's pull this one up and see how this actually stacks up. Because I forget what its skill rating was. Here we go. It does have helping bonus, which is very nice. Yeah, the expected skill count was pretty low. And I think that's why I was leaning towards a Vaporeon with this one. Because Vaporeon does have a naturally high skill trigger rate. So I was hoping that that base trigger rate would kind of balance out how bad this one is. Because it has no skill triggers at all. And the fact that it's leaning towards ingredient finder, ingredient finding M, ingredient finding S, and an ingredient finding up nature. I was highly leaning towards this one being a Vaporeon for that reason. But I don't need to level it up for that, other than I would want it leveled up eventually if I'm going to use a Vaporeon. But again, I have the really good Blastoise, so I don't think I really need to. Pseudos are actually a pretty good call. Actually, that's a pretty good call. I guess I could start leveling up this Totodile naturally. Just in case I don't catch a better one. I could do that. I don't think I'm going to use the Psyduck method on my team. Because it just takes too much effort, too many resources, and you have to check the game like every 2 or 3 hours because you will have a insanely high skill trigger rate with Golduck. And I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, only 46 expected skill count on that Eevee. Really just not too many great options that I have right now for leveling up. Just general stuff. How do you look? I mean, that's a pretty solid candidate. Question is, which one do I want to evolve? Because I tend to forget this a lot. When you evolve a Pupitar into a Tyranitar, it changes type, changes to a dark type, and then you get the dark type berries instead. So then the question is, which of these two do I want to evolve, the Pupitar or this Larvitar? And I'm honestly not sure, but the fact that this Larvitar has berry finding kind of makes me want to lean towards the leaving this one as the Pupitar, because we already have Umbreon, which is an insanely good non-berry specialist dark type berry gatherer if you can get berry finding and helping speed. So I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards this one staying a Pupitar, plus this one has XP gains down, so it'd be easier to keep it as a Pupitar, whereas this one main skill chance down, which is not good but could be worked around with a Tyranitar. I don't want any of the legendaries on the team because I don't want to bring in any extra berries if we don't have to. I think Swablu is a good candidate. I think I'm going to look at the Swablu. Espeon. No, I don't want Espeon on the team because I don't want skill triggers. Yeah, this is kind of an interesting dilemma. I did not think it would be this hard to try to figure out who I want to level up. I thought it'd be pretty straightforward, but it's not. You know what? I think I am going to put Blastoise on the team because it's such a high level. Every bit of natural experience that it gets is going to be very nice. And then funny enough, oop, I clicked on the wrong one. Funny enough, I think I am going to put our Celio on the team. Let's go ahead and sort by Pokedex number again. I think I am going to put Celio on the team because it does have sleep XP bonus. Helping bonus is not... do I want to do this? Maybe? I don't know if I want helping bonus. Yeah, I do need to get some levels on this Celio. That will help with Snowdrop when we get there. I'm kind of second guessing this Slowking candidate because what's the point? We're not going to use it very often. But what would we even do? This is kind of tricky. You know what? What I need to do, I need to go to the recipes. I'm planning desserts. Eggs. Eggs, eggs, eggs. Where's Delibird? Might be a problem because Delibird is a favorite berry, but so is Blastoise. So hopefully it won't be too much of a problem. Where's Delibird? There you are. It's not a good Delibird. Ooh, we get apples at 30. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I don't want to do that. Okay, well, now I know what I need to hunt. I need to hunt a Delibird. Can I get a Delibird here? I don't think so. Delibird. Nope. Green grass and snowdrop only. I did not think I could get it on the beach, but never hurts to double check. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. I thought I had double eggs, but I do not. What else do I need for what I'm trying to make? Honey? Do I have anything that's worthwhile for honey? Nope. Scroll further down, silly. There we go. Honey. Not really. Not really. Yeah, honey and then apples. That's not good. I need another Bulbasaur for honey. Because this is honey tomato. Not good. I need another Bulbasaur that's double honey. This is a problem. I don't have anything worth in leveling up right now. You know what? I'm gonna leave the Slowpoke on the team for today. And I'm sure that I'm missing something, so I'm gonna ask you guys to let me know. I'm gonna kind of slowly scroll through here. You guys let me know which of these is gonna be the most important to just naturally grow, or which one you just think I should naturally level up while we've got some time to just chill out, because honestly there's a few options and I'm kind of torn on things that I want to put on the team to level up for Suicune versus things that I just want to level up in general. So I'm not really too sure. My main things that I'm looking at right now is one of these Swablu that's really good, and then one of these Larvitar or Pupitar, and possibly the other pseudos, one of the Dragonairs maybe, or the Dratini. The Dratini itself, honestly, not super good. I don't know why I still have this. Did I mean to get rid of this before? I might have meant to get rid of this before. Because why do I still have that? Maybe it slightly outproduces. Maybe the 64 Dratini slightly outproduces the 67. And I was just using the 67 because it was already leveled up. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm at. And maybe one of the Eevees as well for the evolutions that we need to spend time with before we can evolve it. Those are kind of what I'm looking at, but I'm just not really sure which one to pick. So I'm going to let you guys give me your options and opinions down below in the comments, because I'm kind of at a loss, honestly. I'm not really too sure. I would do the Beware if it was double corn, but we don't really need that right now. I'd rather go back to Lapis and try to find a double corn Stuffle before I invest time in one of those. Yeah, kind of at a loss. I know a lot of people are going to say Gardevoir, but I don't really like Gardevoir on the team all that much. I feel like I get better results from having more ingredients and more pot space. So by that token, maybe I need to get a Glaceon together. Maybe that's what I need to do, is get one of these Eevees and turn it into a Glaceon. Maybe this one. Inventory up, skill level up, skill trigger. If we can get this to level 50 by the time, and Sassy Nature. If we can get this to level 50 by the time Suicune event rolls around, maybe Glaceon is what we need. But not really too sure. Not really too sure. Like I said, let me know in the comments below. I'm going to go ahead and get out of this. I'm going to leave Slowpoke on the team for tonight at least. I'm going to keep Toxicroak and Dragonair on the team for now, just to get a little bit of extra corn and oil. Hopefully it is. Hey, guess what? We can find out right now if they have enough. No collections. Nope, no collections. So we're not going to have the ingredients to make lunch right now, but lunch should put us at Master 2, which is exactly where we want to be, provided I get the Slumbering Sleep type to get the Totodile. And then we did get to Ultra 4, so we got a small Dream Cluster. The rest, probably not sure what we're going to actually accomplish this week on these missions with how things are going to go. Probably not going to get the 17 cooking times, because I'm going to stop cooking pretty much entirely once we get to Master 2. Yeah, It's going to be interesting to see which of these we actually complete this week. The only one I think we for sure will do will be the Master 3. But that said, that is going to be it from me for today. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed it. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, at which point I do have a special video that I will be releasing. It is not Pokemon Sleep related, but it is Pokemon related, and it's going to be, so far, it's been a lot of fun on this playthrough. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so that we can get to that goal, and y'all have a good night, and until next time, later, dudes.